My name is Natalia Deviani. I was diagnosed with rare cancer, Ewing sarcoma, on the 25th of May 2015. And my cancer journey has changed me as a person, and I realized how challenging the treatment can impact on people. But so I promised myself that I'm going to smile every single day, even if it's just once, to get me through the day, because maybe you can just like pick the stories. I feel bad because you have to cut so many things. Anyway, when I was diagnosed, a friend of mine said to me, Nat, it's okay if you're gonna cry, it's okay if you not gonna smile. But I said to her like, nah, I'm going to smile. Even if it's just once, I'm going to smile every single day. That has become the reason why Laughter with Cancer was created. It's because I've promised myself that I want to share with the world that regardless of what happens in life, you still can smile every single day. Even when I was in ICU, even when I was in a lot of pain, even when I was shoot up with morphine and everything else, it doesn't matter. Because when you go through cancer, you realize that life is precious. And when I was diagnosed, and also when it actually go back when my dad passed away in 2012, I really asked myself, what do I want to do with my life? Because when my dad passed away, it only takes 9 days. He was in the hospital for 9 days, and then he passed away, and it really hit me hard in a sense that, geez, life is really short, you know? What are you gonna do with your life? And back then, I was working in IT for 13 years, but I know that that's not where my heart is. I have always loved people, and I've always been interested in what makes people tick. I've always been interested in giving love to people. And
this is going in the bloopers reel. The selfie stick is shaking while Nat is having a very, very serious discussion. But that's it. It's all about laughing, isn't it? Alright.
When my dad passed away, I somehow the path to life coaching like landed on my path, and I took the giant leap to study life coaching. And then it takes a year, and then on that day, I still remember the very first day, I said to people that, oh, my mission in life is to make this world a happier place. To be able to say something that comes from your heart and something that you have a purpose for, it's really empowering. Even though like the first time I said it, like my lips were trembling, and then it's like, oh, is it really like what we are capable for? This is something that I want everyone to go through their life journeys, to ask yourself, you know, what do you want to create in your life? Because many of us get lost with our mission, with our gift, and we forgot the voice that is inside us, the voice that makes us believe in our capacity to make a difference to others. Going through cancer is really... Can I drink for bed?
Of course you can.
Burping. Going through cancer really changed me as a person, and really makes me see on what is really important in life and how we should prioritize our life to feel this short moment that we have in the world with things that matter and people that matter to us. With my cancer, Ewing sarcoma, I have to go through 14 cycles of chemo, which goes for 40 weeks. But fortunately or unfortunately, I kept ending up in ICU, so they cut my treatment short. From 14 cycles, I completed 8 cycles and also 25 course of radiations. During that course, I've gone through my up and down moment. And plane flying through. I went.
Pilot. Recording.
Okay. So the reason why I want to start the Happiness Revolution on the 16th of May is because I promised myself that for each scan, I want to give something to the world. And my next scan result is on the 18th of May. So energy and time has not been on my side, but I know that I have to do something about this. So this is what I have to give. And I have been thinking about how can I impart people to be happier in this world. I've been thinking about all the sort of modules or training that I can give to people, but then one day I was just, the answer comes really clear to me. I should just do what I have done to get through my cancer journey, because I want the course to be simple. I want it to be easy, that every cancer patient can do it. I know how hard it is, a cancer journey can be. The course will be quite simple. It involves one smile and 5 minutes of your day. That easy. So for the next 21 days, I will require people to join the movement of giving one smile and 5 minutes of your day. The one smile movement will also support. There is a site called A Million Smiles, and it's by this gentleman called Mike Worsman. Look up amillionsmilemovie.com, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna partner up with Mike, who is passionate about making more adults smile. So he's saying that adults only smile 20 times a day, whereas children manage to smile 400 times a day.
And that.
Apparently, and me. So this is awesome. So everyone that joined up the Happiness Revolutions, the Million Smiles movie actually gives, we can upload our smiles, and then we're gonna donate that smiles to be a part of A Million Smiles movie. We are going to be part of these revolutions. We are going to smile every single day, upload our biggest smile, and then be part of this Million Smiles movement as well. So that's another perk of joining the Happiness Revolutions. You might be in the video too. Alright, the 5 minutes of your time is very, very important. These days people get so busy that they don't make time for themselves. You know, we always give 24 hours of our time for someone else, and we forgot to take time out. We forgot to take time for myself. But the question is, if you don't spend time with yourself, how can you know who you are? Right? So the 5 minutes that we're gonna give to ourselves will build this relationship, will build the strength to inner happiness. We will be dedicating these 5 minutes of our time to be doing happiness habit. This habit has been researched by an author of The Happiness Advantage, Sean Ocker, and it has been proven if you do these habits in your life, that your life will be happier. The 5 habits that we will implement in our lives is, number 1, gratitude. So every day we will okay. Number 1, gratitude. We will write 3 things that we are grateful for. Number 2, journaling. So we will write down our happy moments, you know, throughout the day, what is good that happens in our life, you know, who makes us smile, who gives us love, who do we give our love to. But it will be a happiness moments that we will record. 3 happy moments in your life. It will allow us to look at the positive that happens in our life rather than the negatives that happens in our life. These days there are so many negativities. You know, you look at TVs and 80% of the news are bad. You know, you look at the magazine, it's always about comparing what this person is doing, what that person is having, and then it's always about this is how you should look like. So we need to reclaim this power of being comfortable with being different, being comfortable with being who we are. So number 3 is exercise. Exercise and patience. La la la. It has been proven that exercise will help with our happy hormones to come out and play. And then number 4 is meditation. Obviously meditation, it will help to quieten and calms our mind. And then number 5, my favorite, which is random act of kindness. So we talk about having fulfillment in our lives, but how do we find that? And we won't find fulfillment through just satisfying our own needs, but we will find fulfillment and a sense of purpose when we contribute to others. So that's why random act of kindness is really, really good to get our sense of purpose in life. So those are the 5 habits. So the course will go for 21 days, and some people ask, why 21 days? And I said that the first, sometimes when you have chemo brain, the word doesn't come out. I'll start again.